when we left off, the Fellowship of Chili Sad was on a expedition into the undersea kingdom of Zanana to free the Triton captives that had been captured by the servants of Benthus, the Zebels, a rogue sect of Sawagan. You took the ship, the Remoraz, captained by Zenitras Pyrathimus, across the ocean into this sunken undersea city. And you dove down using different spells, various magical items to be able to make yourselves able to breathe water and to survive in the undersea and city. There you entered in through the back way with the help of your shark kin friend Harkoth, and you sort of made your way through a sort of undersea maze. You killed some Sawagan scouts, and you guys sort of made your way in through a sort of back way. There you saw a giant amphitheater. And as you made your way into the giant amphitheater, you saw a kraken-faced, sort of a Cthulhu-like man who declared himself to be the avatar of Benthus. You fought him, and after a surprisingly easy fight, you guys were able to defeat the avatar of Benthus. And you guys sort of then began looking for the Triton captives. From there, you guys sort of found these openings, these trapdoors in the arena that had released sort of these like crab-like sort of monstrosities, and you jumped down one of these chutes. You sort of landed in this giant sort of sand pit. In that sand pit, you saw a giant sort of worm-like serpentine body sort of writhing around in the sand. And as you guys sort of begin to make your way through this sandy sort of dune, almost undersea dunes, it's undersea desert underneath this amphitheater. Fellowship of the Chili Sad, what would you like to do?
So in the sand pit, and we saw a worm creature.
Yeah, you saw some sort of so you saw like a sort of segmented purple snake or worm like body.
Okay.
I guess we should cross, guys.
Don't you see that thing there?
Of course I saw it.
Does it look like it's moving, I assume?
Oh yeah, so it's sort of undulating, it's sort of diving underneath the sand. So you only catch a glimpse of it before it sort of sinks beneath sort of the dunes.
Okay, and we are in the middle of the sand, not in the edges.
Yeah, you guys just sort of drop down because you guys entered in sort of in the middle of the arena, and so you are in the middle of this sort of sand pit, this sort of like this mound of sand surrounded
up and eat all of us.
Mhm. So who can fly?
How big is this arena? So we're in the middle of it. Where are the walls, and like where are like some places around us if we could see anything?
Yeah, I mean, so the walls are a ways away. They're probably over 1,000 feet away in each direction, and you guys are somewhere near the middle.
Okay.
We can't suss out if I'm kind of peering around. I'll do a little semicircle and peer in all the directions, looking at the walls, seeing is there any exits or anything, or any kind of doors in these walls anywhere.
Yeah, make a perception check.
15.
15. All right. So as you look around, you sort of look around. You see sort of 6, 8 sort of doors sort of around on the side. So there's basically one in each cardinal direction.
Yeah.
And then there are sort of ones that sort of will be, so it'd either be one at north, one at northeast, one at east, one at southeast, one at south.
Evenly spaced out, basically.
Correct. Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
I mean, there seems to be doors around here.
Is there any tracks around that we can see?
Make a survival check with disadvantage.
Can I give him guidance for that, or help or something?
Yeah, you can give him guidance.
That's a D4.
How does that work with disadvantage?
You just
Add
add it to the last one.
to your disadvantage dice.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
good.
What was that, survival?
Yeah.
That's a 29.
29. All right, so even though this is a shifting sand, and you're underwater, so there honestly should be you see these sort of these faint imprints of sort of what look like these sort of these like craters that are sort of the general size and shape of a human foot, and you see a bunch of them heading sort of in what would be the generally towards the northeast door.
The trail of warm water.
Hey guys, it looks like there's you can sort of see some footprints heading towards the northeast corner up there.
Well, it's the best thing we have. I don't see anything else.
I'm pretty confident.
Footprints.
It's,
Footprints in this.
trust me.
What
Trust
are you
me.
looking at?
Just trust me, guys. I can see it.
It's
They went that
sand.
way.
It's look at it moving.
I mean, anybody else got anything? I mean,
I mean,
I'll
there-
You have 8 doors here.
I guess
I'm
we
just
better-
gonna-
we can start with that door. I
I'm
guess.
just gonna start going that way.
I'll start swimming as well.
Yeah, I'll swim as well.
Okay. All right. So you guys begin to swim that direction.
And
Can we see? Can I see?
yeah,
So again, let's see. So it was dim light above, right?
Okay.
And so now you guys are in sort of, I would say darkness. I would say it's dark.
I'll cast light on.
Like there's a little bit of faint light, like it's it sort of from where the light can filter down from the surface, but overall it's hard to see anything.
I'll cast light on my gaudy looking shield,
Right.
and now it's like a disco ball.
So Wilfred sort of reached down.
I'm gonna say 40 feet away from Wilfred so that I'm in darkness.
All right. So as Wilfred sort of touches his sort of opulent shield, he sort of holds it out and sort of refracts or reflects, sort of spraying sort of these brilliant beams that sort of strike the party members, illuminating them as well as sort of illuminating some large creature that quickly dives beneath the sand.
I'm swim faster towards the door.
All right.
I'm gonna basically stay about 40. I'm gonna stay some like up in the water a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Is there
Like,
like an actual door on the opening, or is it just like an opening?
yeah, so it's just an opening. As you guys begin to get closer towards it, as we're it's just kind of flowing in real time. As you're sort of swimming towards this opening, you guys begin to see that it's just sort of an opening, and beyond the opening, there's sort of what looks like some sort of like you can see sort of bars and sort of iron or some other type of metal, sort of encrusted with barnacles and coral, sort of through as you sort of peer through the opening from where you are, which is probably still near the center of the Colosseum.
That makes sense.
Let's get through there.
You're looking for prisoners.
And also, this underneath the amphitheater, it looks like that Coliseum thing.
Yeah.
Looks like a good place to hold.
Hostages.
Yep.
And so I would hold hostages about
Gotta be careful for whatever's moving in here. I mean, we keep catching glimpses of something. It seems like.
Yeah. But we also got to be careful because we don't know what's through the doorway.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys make your way through,
I assume we're like trying to be like somewhat stealthy as we go.
yeah, if you guys want to make a group stealth check, that would be.
I mean, we're underwater in darkness.
I don't think I should.
Oh, okay. What a good way to roll. Hey,
Oh,
Hey.
I need to roll for.
I rolled a. We don't have disadvantage for being underwater or anything like that, do we?
For stealth.
Do I
Nope.
get any for having light on my shield?
No, not for this stealth check.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to pull up. I need to pull up
Stats.
Aurelia and Karkoth's stats. Yeah, I forgot to do that before I started. So,
Passive perception 24.
all right, Wilfred, what'd you roll?
He stepped out.
Okay.
21.
21. All right. Angvor, what'd you roll?
Stealth was also 21.
Nice. All right. Eridak, what'd you roll?
19.
Okay. All right. Aris, what'd you roll?
33.
Wow. All right. And Girthing, what'd you roll?
22.
Nice.
We wasted all our good rolls on the stealth check.
So as you guys sort of glide across the sand, you you guys are just sort of on your tippy toes, you guys just sort of swimming through like sort of like an absolute sort of stealth squad, just sort of cruising through. And although you see like the every now and then the worm, you'll see like this like worm like shape sort of appear, sort of starts to get farther and farther away from you guys. As you guys make your way across the arena, you reach this opening. So you look in the opening, whoever's probably leading, which is probably you, Urdak. You sort of look inside, and there you see sort of a long hallway filled with sort of what amounts to jail cells. So they're iron bars or some sort of metal. Iron would melt under the water, would rust under the water. So some sort of metal, some sort of metal encrusted with coral and barnacles. You sort of look in, and the first couple cells are empty. But as you look down, you see sort of disheveled, gaunt, haggard-looking Tritons being to sort of peer out of the darkness, sort of crouching in the backs of themselves away from the doors.
Should we ask them why they're in? What if these are legitimately jailed people?
What are you in for?
How are you in for?
Tritons all the way down here. I doubt it.
I don't know.
I
It's like
believe we found our prisoners.
security was pretty tight, so like
Yeah,
it's like max 10,
Yeah.
murderers, all of them.
I'm going to start trying to pick one of the locks.
All right.
I'm going to see locked, and if it is, I'll start picking it.
Yeah, so you pass the first couple cells, no problem. You reach for the first one with Tritons in it. You find sort of a padlock on it. Looks relatively normal. You feel free to make a lock picking check.
Okay. 14.
14. So you begin to fiddle with it. You sort of pull the tumblers in. It comes undone. Sort of drops.
Okay.
Sure.
So open it up and go inside and just start. I mean, does anybody speak? Whatever.
I've
You
definitely
do.
learned a
Aurelia
lot
is here.
and Aurelia
Yeah,
is
really
here.
is here.
Really is here.
Yep. And I'm just gonna keep trying to open up the doors as people talk. So I'm gonna go try to say, and I'm gonna say, "You're free now and safe." And of course, knowing that they can't understand me, but then I'll turn to Aurelia and say, "Will you tell them they're free and safe?" And then I'll keep on trying to open doors.
Enough Athok Ifashna. And they sort of reach a sigh of relief. They sort of look at her. They sort of slowly approach her and sort of touch her, and then sort of begin to sort of come up to you as well. Move on to the next cell, ARs.
Mhm.
I'll stay out in the hallway and keep watch for
Okay.
anybody coming.
Okay, go ahead, Wolfie.
I'll check on the cellmates and just check to see if their health and all of that. Like,
Okay,
how
great.
they're doing.
As they step out, I'll tell them in perfectly fluent Aquan, you may want to not run out there quite yet.
Nice.
Okay, ask them what that worm thing is.
Do you know what the big worm thingy is? We just caught bits and pieces.
That's the devourer, the maw,
The maw.
Well,
The mall?
the maw.
The devourer.
ask him if he's a guardian.
Yeah, does he just kind of make sure nobody leaves? That his gig?
Yes, and also he's maybe a pet of Benthus. He used to be a servant of Little Hydra, but now he has been swayed by Benthus.
So he's not animal.
He is.
Maybe we don't know.
Are we not sentient animals ourselves?
Or we
Right.
human or that.
ARS make a lockpicking check.
Sorry.
Urdak make a perception check, and Wilfred make a medicine check.
Oof. Is that
It's
a 1
not
or a 7?
7.
No.
It's not terrible.
I thought that was a-
I got
Worth
a
so much.
16.
16. All right. So as you sort of stare out into the gloom, you look around. You don't see you see sort of this large sort of shape sort of undulate in the sort of the dunes in the sand, a ways away, maybe at least 500 feet away. Again, it seems like you guys were able to get in here without being detected by it, but it continues to sort of prowl. ARS, would you roll on the lockpicking check?
Can I just roll like 3? I'll just keep going.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, one's a nat 20. The other two are 13. So 29, 13, and 25.
Okay. So the 20. So as you sort of pop one off, you sort of move to the next one. You break you sort of you've been tinker with it. Can't quite get it. Pull them out. Get new ones out. Open it, and you sort of break the second lock. So you've opened 2 additional cells to the first one.
Okay. Yep.
And then yeah, good.
And then we'll ask the I'd like to I'll look towards sorry.
Earthing.
Thing.
Yeah, Earthing, and ask him if there's like a master key around here to undo these locks.
Is there any guard keys anywhere? Did you know? Is there like a guard house? Guard office?
And they sort of explain that what would be the north entrance is sort of a place that houses sort of the Sawagan guards.
Okay, so if we've gone
A little bit further.
whichever
One
door
door,
north
one door
is
to
when we
the
were there.
left.
Yeah, because you said we are in the northeast door, so if we go,
So we
a little
could
bit
try to
left,
go.
skirt around that wall.
We could try to get some keys or something.
Should ask
I'm a
him,
fast swimmer. I could.
All right, Wilfred, what'd you roll on your medicine check?
Uh,
if they
Only
know
a
of any other
14.
exits.
Only 14. All right, they're not on death's door, but they do look starved, and some of them are kind of sick.
Okay. I'll give them whatever rations I have left.
Okay. They hungrily sort of begin to scarf it down.
And if needed, I can. I think I have a spell.
Oh, that works.
Great. Maybe I don't have great food and water. All right. Yeah, I give them whatever I have left.
Okay.
Start asking them like, who has put you here? Who brought you here? Where are they at the moment? We took out a few people on the way down, but this place seems so empty. Where is everybody else?
And they begin to explain that sort of they were sort of abducted and sort of trafficked through a sort of slave trade from Ornidia to Zanana, and then eventually the whole population was sort of moved here. And again, as you guys keep going down, you guys see, this cell block goes on for maybe 20 cells or so.
Well, yes, I'm sure you recognize Aurelia here, but she is the one who brought us here to help save you. I mean, we went to Ornidia, and there was no one left. They said they'd all been captured, and it sounds like they were taken here. So we've come to help. Yeah.
We think they took King Mycantor to the large sort of spire in the center of Zanana.
They took who?
King Mike, the king of Ornidia. Oh yes, I would make it. He is a prime hostage, I can imagine. We're here to rescue all of you, though, and I'll look around and
King.
look around and kind of look at anybody. Hey, do we want to go skirt along this wall? Go to the guard section. I mean, that would help out in getting these captives free. I mean, I think we could make it. It doesn't seem that far along the wall here if we just stay.
This cloak is freakishly fast.
Yeah.
I could.
Somebody will. I mean, you don't want to go alone. I don't
No.
think, but
But I can make it there quickly.
yeah.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Here, take this cloak.
I think we need to go as a group if we're gonna
Yeah.
take on the guards.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll tell the prisoners, hey, wait here. We're gonna be right back. You just hang out with your other friends here. We're gonna go get the keys so we can get all of you out.
All right. So they so the ones that you guys have kind of saved being to sort of slowly filter out of their cells. Some of them being to sort of move down to talk to loved ones in other cells. Some of them sort of, stumble around. Some of them continue to look for rations. You guys are now going to skirt around.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Can I have another stealth check from the group?
Yeah.
And I
If
will.
need you.
219. So.
That's another natural 20 on this. I'm going to start rolling
Yeah, all of our
forward as soon
good
as we
rolls.
enter.
It's the same thing I rolled last time.
Well, you just have to
All
roll
right.
good dice. We're getting power.
Wilfred, what'd you roll?
13.
All right. Ivor, what'd you roll?
19.
Okay. Erdak, what'd you roll?
19.
Okay. Aris?
Not nearly as good as last time. 32.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a natural. I rolled a 19. 2 of them actually.
And then Gerthing, what'd you roll?
22.
22. Okay. All right. So as you guys begin to sort of skirt along, right, Wilfred sort of steps in the sand and sort of you begin to see sort of this worm sort of being snake towards you guys. But then it sort of snakes back, and sort of you see like this like giant mound, sort of this tunnel coming towards you guys from across the other side of sort of the arena. But then as you guys continue along, it sort of fades away and doesn't seem to detect you as you guys sort of move through this. Again, this one actually has a door on it. The door is not locked, that you can see.
Well, I think we'll
go in.
open it and go in. See.
Right.
What's
So you
up
open
in
it,
the car.
and you sort of open into it, and what you see is sort of just a giant, barracks, with a bunch of different cots, bunch of different, and it's completely vacant.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go in,
Yeah.
and since I'm in the darkness, and I'm going to move around and see if look for basically looking for traps and see if
Okay.
anybody if it's just perceptive, if they just appear not to be there.
All right, make an investigation check.
Investigation, perception.
Your choice.
Well, I gotta do investigation. And is this, since it would be dim light, I assume this is kind of a disadvantage.
Yeah, this would be disadvantage. Yeah.
But I have advantage on investigation, so I'm just gonna roll straight. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, pretty good. 25.
25. So as you move through, it appears genuinely to be vacant. There appears to be nothing here, no one here.
I'm gonna cast message to Wilfred and say, Wilfred, everything's clear. No one's here.
I think we're moving, guys.
And you find sort of a giant key with sort of the symbol of Benthus on it, sort of this large ring of keys hanging on one of the sort of the doors, one of the front rooms.
Well, I mean,
Let's get the key.
Oh,
that was easy.
Looks like the keys.
That's keys. Look around and see if there's any other
Yeah.
sets of keys, I guess, just in case.
Investigate, see if there's anything worth valuable at all too. Not spend a lot of time, but just a few
Yeah,
minutes.
as you begin to move down, one of the rooms that you move past. See, and the first one seems like some sort of office. That basically where basically people clock in, maybe. Then there's one that's sort of like a dorm room with a bunch of bunks. But then the next one has sort of a chest in it, sort of beyond it.
Okay. I'd like to check for traps.
All right, I make an investigation check.
This time I'm gonna cast light.
Okay.
So that is a 19.
19. So this is traps.
Okay, I'd like to try to try to undo the trap.
Okay. Make a
Isn't that thieves' tools? Is that right?
thieves tools
Okay,
check, I think.
I think that's right.
I will double check.
Okay. It's not great. Wasn't it one?
You get every roll after you tell me what you.
Yeah, yeah.
That was just a practice roll.
That's right.
Those practice rolls. Wasted on the stealth.
So what'd you roll?
Nah, I rolled a 9. Sorry, not, I rolled a 13.
13. All right. So, um, as you sort of as you're sort of undoing this this sort of trap, you sort of it's sort of got these sort of like metal bands on it of some kind. And as you're sort of undoing it, basically you sort of are sort of trying to undo these like metal, like almost like wires, these metal sort of like thin, again, tubes of wires. You sort of touch them together and you electrocute yourself, and you take
Yeah.
4 points of electric damage from that.
All right.
But it is still trapped.
Okay. So can I try again then?
Yeah, you can try again.
Magical.
I'll try again.
Okay.
Okay,
you
that's
go.
29.
29. All right. So at this time, having seen how this trap works, you are able to quickly sort of pull the sort of the metal pieces from sort of their groundings and keeping them apart. You are able to sort of disconnect it from the lock, and it is still locked, but it is now not trapped.
Okay, can I try to unlock it?
Yes, you can try and lock it.
17.
17. All right. So you sort of tinker with it, and you aren't able to unlock it.
Said I wasn't able to unlock it.
No.
Hey, Wilfred, can you help me out here?
Can I just grab that key and come over?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you bring over the key, you can try some of the keys. So there's sort of
Oh,
you have like,
I almost got this. I'll let him try it.
yeah. So there's like a small green key. There's a large gold key. There's sort of a normal size silver key. There's a
And this
red
is just
key.
box.
Yeah, it's a
Chest.
chest. Yeah.
I'll try that silver key.
Okay.
Normal size.
So you sort of tinker with it. Doesn't work.
So can we just go through in order until
Yeah. So you go through the keys, and you are able to open it, and so you open the key, sorry, or open the chest. Sorry, it sort of swings open. You sort of look inside. You find 5,000 gold pieces.
Can we carry that?
This do be a treasure chest.
water.
Yeah, we're underwater. We can carry it.
Yeah.
We all drowned.
What do you think the Tritons are for? They're there to carry the loot back up to the ship.
Can't let go. 5,000 gold pieces.
5,000 gold pieces, 10,000 silver pieces,
Wow.
All right.
and sort of a silver sort of chainmail, sort of chainmail mesh shirt.
Okay.
As you pick up, it feels really light.
Okay. I'll try it on.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do some fashion runway right now.
All right. So you guys have so the spring edition of of magical armor is sort of a chain shirt. And as you sort of put it on, what types of armor can you wear, ARS?
I can wear medium.
Okay.
I can, I can wear medium, but I don't know if I can dance in medium.
Okay.
If I'm a ranger, I'm pretty sure I can wear medium. Yeah, I want to try to see if I can, do my dance song. If it's going to be, I can't dance in medium. It's just, it cramps my style. So,
All right. So as you sort of put on sort of the armor, and then you're trying to go into your blade song, it doesn't work.
Okay. Sorry, guys, this isn't for me.
The blade song doesn't work, or
The blade song, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be
I'll
capable
try
of wearing
it.
something like this.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to free those people right now. Let's try
All right.
This is a fashion show.
All right. So Wilfred, you're trying it on.
Yeah. And
It's
I'm
a
like-
little long for you. It hangs down to like your knees, but you can tuck it in. It'll be fine.
You need a belt.
We just need to hem it up a little bit.
What types of armor can you wear?
Light and medium.
Okay, so you can't wear this. And so what are you currently wearing?
I think currently I am just wearing a breastplate.
A breastplate? Okay. So this is a mithril chain shirt.
What are they doing with one of these down here?
Mithril chain shirt.
Which should give you so it will give you 13 plus your dex modifier as your
AC.
as your AC. It will not give you it won't give you disadvantage on stealth checks.
Wow.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Breastplate doesn't either.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is a little bit lighter than the breastplate I was wearing. Feel a little more free in movement, but
It kind of looks more like a dress, but all right.
He's got to protect his ankles.
Yeah.
that's
Whatever can
important.
reach his ankles.
I don't remember the story of Achilles' heel, you know.
hey, we're underwater right now. Appearances don't matter.
Not sure.
Well, we've got these keys here. I mean, we can
Yeah, we should
probably
probably
head
go
back
back
and
and
see if
try
they
to-
unlock the rest of these cells there.
Yep.
Go back through the
Sounds good.
Yeah.
random movements through the sand.
All right. So as you guys begin to move through the sand again, can I have a group stealth check, please?
Roll poorly one time, and it's not
Oh,
this
right.
Same thing I rolled last time.
All right. Wilfred, what'd you roll? 13?
But another 13.
All right. Ava, what'd you roll?
21.
Okay. Erdak, what'd you roll?
I also got a 21.
All right. Yaris, what'd you roll? All right. Girthing, what'd you roll?
20.
We're just going down slowly.
You said 20?
20.
All right. So again, as you guys begin to move through, sort of Wilfred with his new chain shirt, sort of trundling along, walking, sort of doing this sound. And he sort of walks along, and the rest of you guys sort of just move through. You sort of swim through very slowly, and again you see this the snaking tunneling, sort of like almost like mole tunnels, sort of turn towards you and then turn back again. And you guys arrive back in sort of the prison. There you see Aurelia has been attempting to help, her brethren break free.
Yeah, we'll let them know we're back and
All
see
right.
if the keys kind of check the locks and see if one of these keys works. Just kind of go through all the keys until you find one that works, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, so very quickly, the first key you guys are using, you find you quickly unlock the cell door, and all the cells have the same key.
Oh,
so you guys
nice.
quickly begin to sort of open up the cells and release the prisoners.
You're free. You're free. You're free. Really? How do you say you're free in Aquan?
Othai.
Aquathai.
Yeah, and so you guys begin to unlock these doors and free them. And quickly, you begin to see, this was sort of a dark. It was unclear how many Tritons were housed here in sort of the dark of this underwater prison, but quickly you find several hundred are housed here.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of tell them to pass the word down because we're not going to be able to yell it, I guess, to everybody, but kind of start the message down and just say, yeah, I mean, you guys are free. We're trying to find out where the king is as well, but I mean, we need to get you out of here. I don't know if there's a back way or if there's any other way out.
They indicate that there is no other way out. That they have to the way they came in was through sort of the trapdoors.
Yeah.
So we're never going to make it past that maw creature with all these people.
You can't eat them all.
Mhm.
Just have to
That's
accept
true,
that there's
yeah.
going to be some.
It's a sacrifice we're willing to make.
We'll lead the way. I think
Some
we'll,
of you will.
we're gonna lead the way as our party. We'll lead the way and then kind of let them come out last. And then
Unless
they
we
can-
try to draw the worm away and
Wait.
then let them.
no, I feel like that's dangerous.
What if
For
We're
us.
supposed to be the heroes here, though.
Well,
So we do the
There's
dangerous.
200, 400 of them. So minus 100 is still 300.
it's still not positive.
Sorry, the prison was pretty brutal. About 100 didn't make it. But-
They totally could have.
Hey, we saved their lives for now.
Until we put them in the harm's way.
They're in harm's way already. We're giving them a chance.
All right.
I hope that none of them can understand our language that we're speaking.
I mean, maybe the worm's friendly.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be our
That's
thing.
our
Our
Mrs.
only
Pet,
our biggest
so-
problem at the moment is figuring out what this creature is down there.
This devourer doesn't sound very friendly.
I'll turn to a couple of the Aquans and ask, do you know, we saw like a couple other passageways. Do you know what else is around here?
Yeah, and so fairly quickly they indicate that that there are sort of exits out sort of the northwest and southeast sides. There are sort of exits into the city. There's they indicate that they're uncertain how the exit goes, but there are exits as well from down here. You don't have to swim back up, but they were brought here by being brought down that way.
So they don't, as far as they know, they don't think there's others still locked up in a different hallway. As far as they know.
As far as they know, yeah, they don't know any better.
Well, we just start chanting one way out.
One way out and go.
And just start swimming.
Well, I mean I don't know what we're supposed to do here with the prisoners behind us. So
Well, I guess
we can distract the worm.
I could summon something and send it running across to kind of
See what happens.
lead
how
it
big
away.
yeah,
Maybe.
that might be a smart idea if you could lead it to literally to the other side. I think that at least give us some time.
How big was this main room?
Again, it's probably about sorry, 1 second. It's probably again a couple thousand feet, maybe. Yeah, it's probably about maybe 2,000, 3,000 feet in diameter. It's a circle.
Digging.
Mhm.
The dome.
Well,
So
I could try to banish it.
If we can see it.
Oh, he's like within like 60 feet of me.
Well, there's
it
one
could
way
be a
to
good
get
like
that.
last case,
Go.
last ditch effort kind of thing.
of course that only lasts for a minute, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, unless he's not from this world.
I think
I think trying to distract is a smart idea.
Yeah.
I could polymorph it into a clan.
Maybe
We
not.
could bring him with us to the spire.
Well,
We can always try.
I can draw it out. That's not a problem.
I don't think that's a problem for anybody.
I can choose not to be stealthy.
Mm.
Well, it
Yeah.
would be a good feature to
A shark again, maybe.
yeah, the shark would
Just
be
an
able to
ape, just-
try to like
It'll be able to
keep it
actually
busy for a
swim.
while,
Yeah.
swim away
Mhm.
from it. All right, I'm gonna. Is that what we want to try?
I think that's a solid first effort.
We can go from there.
So we send the shark,
We go
to-
to the northeast.
occupy it, and then head for the southeast or northwest.
Yeah, that's what we
One
go
of the two
northwest.
exits.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one's the easiest. Northwest.
They should be equal.
Yeah, they're equidistant.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it-
All right. Well, I'm going to. Where was it?
Something.
I'm going to summon a hunter shark.
Okay.
Jaguar.
Is this anchor or chum?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't be Bruce. I guess we'll call this one Chum,
Chum.
because he's basically chumming the waters.
All right.
Yeah,
So
one
you
job.
Urdak sort of communes with sort of the nature and sort of the wild of sort of the deep ocean. He sort of feels sort of this open ocean power sort of course through him, sort of casts it out, and sort of you guys see that this shark that looks again, you know, sort of this shark sort of how you want it to be. You want to be black or like tiger striped or what?
Jump
Yeah,
from
let's have
buckets.
it be kind of like a tiger
Okay,
shark looking.
all right. So you have like it's sort of the gently sort of it's naturally patterned, but it's sort of got a gentle sort of tiger stripe to it, sort of dull orange and sort of with dull black stripes. It's to swim out into the sort of the center of the arena.
Just tell it to swim. So I guess we're going. Let's just say we're going northwest. So I'll tell it to swim to the southeast.
Yeah, so you guys
Enter
begin
the room and try to draw attention to itself over there and stay alive as long as possible.
right. So as it begins to swim out to the sort of the southeast. You guys probably have about one round to do something.
Well, I mean, we gotta run.
You know, let's
Alright.
get everybody together and everybody book it. Book
Alright,
it
so
to the
you guys went-
northwest.
You guys begin to see where this tunnel sort of straight towards the shark, and then does a 17 hit
For whom?
Yes, on the shark.
in the shark?
Yes.
Yeah. So you see this giant sort of worm face sort of emerge sort of, and sink beneath the sand. And it is larger or smaller, right?
Where does this? Yes, it's a large beast.
Okay, so it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh,
Well, there goes it from our stealth checks.
that is a 3.
3. It's swallowed by the worm and sort of sinks back down underneath the sand.
Hmm.
Well, we can't be hungry anymore.
Is it dead or is it just swallowed?
Would you know?
I just
It's concentration, right?
Yeah, it's concentration.
You would know.
okay, well you also take I'm sorry, I need to also deal some damage to it.
Let's find out if it died.
Yeah.
that was a bunch of ones. That is
20.
13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That was on a
And
bunch
it
of
is
ones.
swallowed.
Mhm.
All right. He's still kicking in there.
So I think we just have to go.
Yeah, we
All
just
right.
gotta keep running
Yeah.
as fast as we
Go,
can.
go,
We're already
go, go.
committed.
Yeah.
And I'll try to stay between the worm and like everyone else.
Yep.
Can
So
I have
how fast is this worm?
Can I have
could
the
actually-
shark attack from the inside?
Yeah, you can certainly try. Yeah.
Be restricted or grappled, restrained.
Some kind of thing.
It is blinded and restrained.
So is that
So it's
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. I
Disadvantage.
think, the attack.
Mhm. Yep.
You do 0.
Nice.
that's 14?
14. 14 misses. So it's stuck inside the worm. The tunnel begins to move towards sort of the column of refugees that are streaking across the sand, and you're
Yeah, I mean, I
What have we
think
done?
like ARS is saying, I'm gonna be standing kind of in between them and the wall, watching them go, kind of setting a post up. And
the
just-
shark takes 20 points of acid damage.
It's probably good.
All right,
Nice.
no, and let's actually. I think we should.
Initiative.
Yeah. Get the well. Let's get a view of the situation. Let's set ourselves up.
Let's see what's happening.
Yep. And then I think it is time to roll initiative.
I missed. Oh, half in luck.
Let me see what this one- I have luck. I'm not going to use it though. There it goes. Ba-ding! Oh, come back. Nasty Rakshas.
Rakshasa. Rakshasa.
I don't see you yet.
Well, hi. Do you want to play? Here, roll this dice.
Is it good to eat? I'll eat it.
Yeah, probably will. Let me try to refresh.
Yeah, try and refresh. I'm sorry. I'm not seeing you.
Fresh Drow Elf, 96. I made a click. Let me make sure I clicked on the right one because there were 2 Dungeon Fog links back to back.
I think they might be the same.
Nope.
That one was
Dale Hydra.
Stale Hydra. Is that like
Hail
Hydra?
But,
Hey, stay the Hydra.
here's number 3.
Could have done that if we tried.
Nope.
You can fit all your dice in here. You just take them out.
That,
one by
that,
one.
kept, that kept on going.
It's gone.
Happy Shadow.
That's too far.
All right, from here in the Hunter's Cup.
Through water.
Got some water in it. That's a lot.
Caleb Durr.
Heavy
You're
Caleb
That would actually probably wouldn't be that.
That wouldn't be that hard, I think. It might
Bouncing it or
bounce
just
out.
throwing
The
it?
bouncing it part is going to be like the part that's going to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Durr.
Caleb?
You have to play that game, but you have to roll from here.
Mm.
And if you don't hit it, it doesn't count.
Mm.
If you miss, you lose.
Yes.
Does it still not get it?
Yeah.
First, you lose.
Huh.
Pain Durgar.
What did I roll?
That 20.
That was nice. They're tearing up our field, Asher. You haven't seen it?
Really?
Yeah. They are officially starting to redo the track and the field over in Hamburger.
Are they gonna make it turf or?
I haven't heard if they're actually going to turf it up. I just know that they were going to do the track, and then I saw them doing the whole field too. So maybe turf, or maybe just leveling out the field.
Ancient gift.
But I'll be posting in the group, but there's a few different fields that I knew of, and we talked about on Sunday this past week. And we're like, all right, we still have places to play, but I was just like, let's say
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just do it. Let's start with yeah. Okay.
One of them is.
All right. So my when I opened up my other computer, it worked, but I'm not seeing you guys.
Deal right there.
You're not seeing it.
Yeah.
West 33, kind of actually Mountain View where he's at.
Oh, yeah.
Let me try one more.
We've played there a couple times before you started playing. There was a few times we had to go out there. Mountain View's got a really nice.
Did you
field
refresh your
behind
side, Ian?
Yes, I was able to log on with my computer. Like my other computer.
Family lunch.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
But
told us on the other Sunday or whatever because they were out there and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna start construction on it basically on Monday."
All right, cool. We'll play around you.
They had the excavators out on the field, just at the edge of the field. So we really had to literally play around the excavators. I just had to move the field up a little bit instead of extending all the way that way.
Yeah, I think I saw it Sunday.
Yeah,
I drove by.
stuff was out, but if you drove by any later this week,
Yeah.
like now, the whole field is literally dirt now.
Crazy.
I know. I was like, man, it's
Did
pretty
they
fast.
say how long?
I have no idea.
2 years.
it'll probably-
Should roll some sod out there and be done with it.
That's what I'm hoping. It shouldn't be that long.
Yeah.
Replace a track.
The
put
track
field
would
down.
probably be the longest part.
Yeah.
That's just because they're probably paving it.
Yeah, I think that probably that's what they're doing, but I don't know. Turfing it would be really nice, but I expect them if they did that to possibly be
Mhm.
more adamant about us not playing on it, but I doubt it because that's such a community field. There's so
Yeah,
much.
put
There's
up
so
a
many.
fence
You
around
could have
it.
found your browser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would just ruin that community, though. It's the best part. There's a huge field you can just kind of go out to and use all the time.
There we go. Well, that's it. Yeah.
You can see mine, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about if you can
Binoculars.
Yeah. We're in the nosebleeds.
Evil Fomorian?
Oh, I found Evil Femoria.
That's me.
This looks
personally.
strangely like the arena where we fought the Avatar.
It's below it.
Oh, I missed.
That's only me,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, I could probably. It's gonna be
You
difficult.
can be in charge of moving everybody.
All right, you're right here.
I mean, I can definitely do it if we need to do it like that. It's not. a
Could
big
you-
deal. I
Yeah,
can't-
yeah, let's do that.
Well,
Let-
screen share that.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's-
You set
They
your
got a lot
laptop
of
up
them there.
there, and we can plug one of them.
Oh,
in.
I found Sweet Marrow.
Yeah,
That's
me.
us. Yeah.
We're back.
All right,
So,
Boom, baby.
and then I will cancel my screen sharing. You guys can share yours.
he didn't like the screen share aspect being already started.
All right.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Hey, it's,
All right. So you guys can start putting yourselves where you guys think you would be. I will.
we're moving to the northwest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're moving from.
He's gonna start across the top, I think.
Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, you can zoom out. Probably is a good idea, so we can
Okay.
see edges. We'll need that
It looks like we're centered on your thing.
as always.
Is
Center of attention.
Yeah.
over here.
so we were going towards the
West.
northwest.
Well, which way is north in this map?
Up.
We're
North is always
underwater.
up,
But
no
like-
matter what.
Up.
Straight up.
That's what you think of when you say up. North is up.
Look, the North Pole.
It's up there
Yep.
in the sky.
It's up there somewhere.
I don't know where. I'm just moving us to that
Yeah, which is
direction.
north and south by the North Star and the South Star. Not those. haven't
Is
changed
Hard
at all.
Cars, or is that his buddy?
That was one of us.
Where's the star?
Our
on this
cop
map?
is still back there.
I figured I
We
would
need
be
to turn the camera around
in
so we
the
can look
rear
up at the
helping
stars.
people out the door, or out the.
I would be
Oh,
kind of
out of
in
the
the
prison.
middle then. I would guess. Move out a little bit further, but
So we're trying to keep them all like kind of right along the
Oh,
wall.
the
right?
mouse
Yeah.
over there.
I would say like
There's
Which
a mouse
one?
that's
Who's
hard
this?
cop.
that's
He's with us. Is that right?
Hopefully.
He's gonna be closest to the big worm. No.
He's
He's
out
gonna
here.
sacrifice himself.
Yeah, he's gonna sacrifice himself. for sure. Well, I
We love you, Harkoth.
I can't tell who's who.
That's Ash.
No, that's me.
All right, where are you trying to
that's-
be?
Yeah.
So the worm is definitely
You
coming
said you
towards
were
us.
kind of towards the front.
Yes,
front.
yes, yeah. The worm.
That's
All
a
right.
I'm trying to find the worm right now.
Boy.
You said you were front. Is that what you said?
That was kind of in that area. I would say. Yeah.
Here-ish.
That's fine.
That's me, and there's you.
This-
You're on the right. That's me.
I don't see
All right, you're back here, kind of wherever the
It'll
door
move
is.
the-
I don't see ARs.
Oh, that's because ARS is still hidden.
It's because he's.
All right, that's me.
That's
That's
I'll
because
be-
we've been rolling 30+ stealth all the time.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Invisible.
stand behind this guy.
Of course you don't see me. That's the point. I'm right here, Wilfred. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
Where?
Just.
I can't
based
see in the
out
dark.
There, you're at
Yeah,
this
just
doorway
back
over
there.
here.
Watch, I'm gonna die by 5 feet.
Yeah.
You get eaten up.
And
the
worm snatches your foot
and Yeah. pulls you
back in. Oh no.
Keep rolling dice.
You're just 5 foot short.
All right, I'll
I
stay
should have
back.
stopped.
I'll be kind of
There's the worm. Can you guys see the worm?
I
We can zoom out.
I zoomed in a little bit just to.
Okay.
Nice. He's a wormy dude.
Who's that in the middle?
That's Aris.
What a brave soul.
He's flying right.
1v1.
Where do you want to be?
Like I want to be. So I said I'd be between the group and the worm. So I just put me like right there. That's good. Or is this anywhere around there?
Well, the worm has a move speed of 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, and I would actually probably that's fine.
Be up in
Probably
the
that's good.
I'm kind of slow, so I should
Definitely
probably
be like whatever.
You should probably be closer to the front.
closer
20,
to
30
the front,
feet.
or else I'm gonna get left behind. 'Cause I can't swim
I'm
very
faster
good.
than you, so I get moved
I
back.
can't swim very well, so I'm gonna be as far along as possible.
Doggy paddle.
Dog
Alright.
paddling underwater.
Yeah, underwater. Doggy paddling. Just gonna play dead. Start
Yeah.
floating up to the top of the ceiling.
Belly up.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope I float through the chute.
Let's what were you? So let's roll. So we rolled initiative, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What did I
All right.
do?
We haven't rolled that yet.
I did.
Oh,
I rolled something. I don't remember what it was.
I think it was a.
I think it was a natural 30.
Ah,
I rolled that one, then a 10.
Why do I believe you?
I remember that. I remember.
Because it's Christmas, like
That's
natural
about what it
30.
was.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Exactly.
All right.
It was like an 8 or 6 or 9 or something.
Oh, yeah,
25, 20.
Doing brackets.
25, 20.
23.
All right.
Oh, good.
20 to 15.
16.
15 to 10.
11.
11.
All right.
And I think you have more decks than I do.
I got 20 decks.
Yeah, I got a plus
Or
1
plus
dex.
5.
Yeah,
All right.
plus 1 dex.
Then Ingvar, what'd you roll?
An 8.
Okay.
You'll give me that armor then.
That's yeah.
I had better AC with the other one.
I get 13 plus 5. That would give me 18.
AC.
Dude, take it off right now. We got
Not
time.
like
All right,
5 minutes.
Give me
done,
5
dog.
minutes. Actually, it's medium. It's 1 minute.
Combat.
All right. So, let me do one thing. I'm gonna put out a stream of Tritons for you guys real quick.
It's
To defend.
Yeah. My worm gets bigger.
Just eating all little dots.
Comes from the front.
It already got bigger off of the shark.
I
Off
don't
of
know. I don't know if
Chom.
it really gets bigger because it's not
Just
actually a
weird
real
when it dies.
creature. It's
Oh yeah, it would have
what
vanished.
is it? It's called?
Yeah, otherwise you can
Fae?
get these things where you like.
It's like a
Phantasm.
fey
I think that's
creature.
right. It's Fae.
Otherwise, like you would like technically never run out of food.
Yeah.
And that would be. I mean, like they have create food and water, so you would technically never run out of food either. But you can trick people.
Yeah, I don't know why I switched this since it's 1 less AC.
It's a Fae spirit that takes the form of a beast.
Pass the musketeer action
Musketeer.
or something.
I almost got into the dice tower.
Oh,
Oh,
It was a 3.
nice.
All right. But up first is Aris. So Aris, what do you want to do?
the one side.
So I think he's about 30 spaces away.
Okay.
That's 150 feet, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 30 times 5 is 150. Yes.
All right. So I'm going to I guess I'm just going to sort of position. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move. I guess I can move myself, right?
Yeah, it should be.
I'm going to move sort of between him and like the group. I can move 20 feet underwater. I'm going to start Blade Song, move 20 feet
Okay.
underwater, and kind of just stomp the ground and try to like draw his attention towards me.
Okay.
Make sure I'm out of the light as well. Any forms of light. And then
Okay.
what I'd like to do is I'd like to like to go ahead and hold chill touch for when he's in range,
Okay.
because I don't think he's gonna go. I know how fast he can move, but so I'm gonna hold chill touch
200
until he's in range.
All right. So Aris begins to sort of hum his blade song. You know, he begins to go. It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. And he begins to get into his blade song, and he begins to sort of move through the over towards the you're holding chill touch. And now there you go. Now I've got the Tritons, so I'll put out some Tritons behind you guys to be sort of the crawling behind you guys.
To be the
Yep.
worm
And then up next is Harkoth, who let's see.
This is your moment, Harkoth. This is what
He will rage. Bonus action rage, and then he will go forward.
Charge.
How fast can he move? He'll move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 there, and he will hold his action. That gives us to Girthing. Girthing, what are you doing?
I'm gonna yell, every Aquan for himself. No. I'm like, I guess there's more coming out the doors.
Yeah, there's more coming out. Yeah.
I will yell though. We'll try to hold them off. If you want to try to make it, it's up to you. And I will move away. I have 40-foot movement as well.
All right.
So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is somewhere like there. Sure, that's about 40. I want to do exact same thing as Harkoth. I want a bonus action rage and hold an action for an attack.
I mean, if you guys refresh, I think you guys can't see the Tritons I put on there.
That's 5. Or control R.
That's 5. Brown Treant, 69.
Oh, we're zoomed in now.
It's like a high resolution picture.
Ooh. Tritons.
Ooh.
Yep. Those are your little Triton buddies.
Each one of them represents 50 people.
Population.
Yeah.
A million.
There's
people.
300 people right there.
All right. So it ends Girthing's turn. Aurelia will. Let's see. She will cast Wall of Water.
Anyways, well,
Anyway, there's a wall of water.
Yeah, so she'll cast Wall of Water right. So she's right here. She'll cast Wall of Water, and it says it is 10 feet high, 1 foot thick, 30 feet long. And so she kind of casts a wall of water between herself and the Tritons, between the worm and the Tritons. That ends her turn. Urdak, you are now up.
So I can move half speed underwater, right?
unless you can swim, yeah.
So
Not selectable. I think Urdak's selectable.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I need to do something.
I mean, too good.
I've gone rogue.
There you go. Now you can do it.
This would be the perfect time to betray us. I should be Vincent's avatar.
Let's move up this way a little bit. There we go. What I can do at this point.
We'll also have your shark go on your turn, Urdak.
That's inside his stomach.
Yep.
He's gonna like spit the shark up at us.
Yeah, I guess I'll just hold my action as well.
Okay. What are you holding?
An attack with my bow, I guess.
All right. So you hold.
whenever
So
it
you sort of
gets
ready your
within-
bow. You sort of aim at this worm. Your shark can now make an attack if it wishes.
I should have just.
And it's at disadvantage, right?
Correct. Yes.
No, that's 10.
10. Yeah. So as it sort of thrashes about in there, it's easy. It's sort of compressed. It's dark. You can't find anything. Just sort of squirming around inside the worm.
Does it also take the 20 damage again?
It takes at the start of the worm's turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's my turn then.
All right. Wilfred, you are now up.
All right. Moved. I have my here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just gonna move there. And then I will ready in action. Everyone's ready in action. For I think I'm gonna do spike growth
Mm-hmm.
when it gets up close to. Actually, it's at 150 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's about 150-ish, probably maybe a little more.
105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145.
Okay.
I'll do spike growth right on them. I'm not gonna hold my action.
All right.
Get him.
Yep, I will use that.
And now we're
And it becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet it travels.
Okay. How big is it?
20-foot radius.
Okay. All right.
Now I'll probably put it like put the center like right here or something.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's super stupid. Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's going to use a legendary action now. And so it will move. It uses legendary action to move 50 feet. So,
And is it going to dive down, or is it moving across the surface?
it's moving sort of like just sort of undulating through the sort of the like it's tunneling through the surface of the sand, kind of.
Okay.
So it's like crawling on top of it, sort of moving through it. And how deep does spike growth go?
It's a 20-foot radius center on the point within range.
I don't. Yeah, I think it's up to your interpretation, Ian. But
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's 20 feet down as well.
I mean, normally. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
It's a radius, so that would
Yeah.
be.
I think it's a circle.
Yeah.
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 So I think it's
But
a
it won't
sphere.
be in the, yeah.
It does not say.
It's up to you.
It doesn't say sphere.
It won't be in the air, right?
Actually, no, it
Typically.
shows a sphere. Yeah.
But it's up to you.
Yeah.
Is it a radius as to a two-dimensional radius?
that's
or a
exactly.
shows a
three-dimensional?
sphere.
Yeah, it shows a
It shows
sphere.
a sphere right there.
That's-
Does it say sphere? Okay.
It doesn't say
That's
circle
what it
or sphere.
shows.
though.
But they
Next
will
to the
describe
radius.
sphere on sphere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
things,
but
so
they don't-
they
they
do
probably
say
have-
sphere on sphere things.
Yeah.
Like there are spherical
Mhm.
connotations.
Right.
Yeah, I know, like my
Radius.
fog cloud says.
To me, would
sphere.
assume that it is a on land radius,
There's
like-
well,
something to be
20-foot
growing.
radius.
It does say the ground.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
It says the ground and a 20-foot
But
radius.
under would still be
The
in
ground.
the ground.
In
hmm
I just
cylinder
I would
that's going
interpret
out.
it as
So-
He already said it was in the ground, so
Yeah, so I think the way I'm going to have this be is that so basically you cast spike growth. That's where these spikes sort of appear in the sand, right? They sort of begin to sink a little bit, and the worm's just sort of charging through the sand. So I'm going to have it take the damage because it's
Right.
basically sort of moving through the sand. And I'm going to say that basically it's shifting the sand up and down as it goes through, right? It's like if you put something like it's like if you put something on top of soil, then you sort of like dig through it, right? It's gonna hit it still, I think.
Yeah.
I think that makes the most sense to me.
5.
I agree.
All right. So it's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 there on its turn.
And it is difficult terrain.
Okay, oh, it's difficult terrain. You were right. So it should be
I think,
so
I think
20
the
of that.
mouse, the mouse is where it ends.
Okay.
20. So that would be what, 40 feet of movement?
Well, no, because it would be half, right?
It'd be half. It'd be
Or-
20 feet halved, right?
25.
25 feet of movement.
25
which
feet
is
of movement.
5.
Yeah.
So it's 10d4.
Right.
Two more, or you
That's 8.
8 points of damage?
That's 8 points for 5 feet. That's
Okay.
8 points of damage for the second 5.
What'd you say?
8, then 2,
Okay.
then 4, then 3,
Okay.
and then another 2.
Okay.
I should have kept on these dice.
All right. So it's sort of being sort of swim through and sort of take some damage from the spike growth as it sort of goes through on its turn. Angvor is
Can
now
I-
your. What?
Can I also attack it with my chill touch that I was waiting because it's in range now?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize it was in range. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
120 foot.
Okay.
And do I get advantage because he can't see me? Because I'm in dark.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I should, unless for some
Wait.
reason.
Yeah,
No.
Probably has
You
like
could have
tremor sense
tremors.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have tremor sense, but not that far. So you're good.
Okay. So. That's a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
And so that does.
He's
Oh, that was a good roll. 21 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and he can't regenerate hit points until next turn.
Nice.
All right.
I think he's going to anyway, but hey, can't regain hit points.
Never know.
That shark just holds them up.
All right. So as you sort of this chill that sort of reached out, sort of he begins to sort of move through these spikes. You sort of see them sort of abrase his skin and sort of rip into it. And he sort of casts his chill sort of reaches out, sort of strikes the worm, and does a decent amount of damage to it. But he looks fine. But anywhere you are now up.
Nice. I can control mine honestly. So
Push him back.
Can you control yours? Did I put that? I did, right?
yeah. I've got it on my own computer here.
Mhm. Right.
I just look towards it. I see, turn around. I hear a lot of like swishing and swashing. The water's moving towards that direction. I turn that way. From looking at the Tritons kind of moving along, I'll move a little bit further along with them, kind of out that way, just kind of while they're moving along too. And as I'm turning towards the left into the center, see the serpent thing kind of rise above the sand every here and there, and I turn and I look, and I'm like, man, I got a good shot at it. It's coming towards us, and now try and hit it with 3 Eldritch blasts.
All right, go for it.
Oof. That's a good thing it's plus 11. It's a 18, 14, and a 24.
The 24 hits.
So it needs to just hit.
It is 13 points damage.
All right. Are you pushing him back?
Load 10, and push to back 10.
All right.
I can't see him complete. So on my computer, I can't see him. So just push him back 10.
Have you guys pushed him back or am I pushing him back?
I haven't done it yet.
All right, I'll do it then.
Does that give him
5,
another movement
10.
through my
Yeah, that should push him
like,
through the spikes.
Does it say anything about forced movement in the spikes?
I think it's just any movement. When a
Okay.
creature moves into for every 5 feet it travels.
Yeah, I think that sounds like forced movement does not affect it.
Nice.
So yeah.
Still traveling.
You could grapple something.
6
We just need to keep pushing him back and forth through the spikes.
Yep.
and 7.
All right. Wow. So he's Angor sort of lets his bluish greenish eldritch blast sort of fire out, sort of strikes the creature, sort of moves back, and sort of is pushed through the sand, and sort of again is abrased by Wilfred's spikes. Now is the creature's turn. First thing it's gonna do is give the acid damage to Urdak's shark.
All right, it's dead.
That's 15 points of acid damage. So,
Yeah.
then it will go 5, 10,
That was a great plan, Erdak.
Yeah.
Really played out, didn't it?
20,
I mean, it's a good plan.
25, 30, 35, 40 there, and then let's see how far it can reach. It can reach 10 feet. So however, it probably traveled another. Oh, but it was
Probably
harsh
another
terrain.
9 or something.
Yeah. But it was -10 plus another like 10 feet of terrain, so it's probably back here ish. So roll another two. No, roll another 2 for 10 feet of movement.
So that's 5 and 4.
Nice.
Okay.
That did quite a
Yeah,
lot of
that's up.
damage.
It does.
You push it back through.
Yeah.
It's 5 and 4.
5 and 4,
All right.
and it's dead.
What do you want to do?
And then it will use it, then it will go 5, 10 here with its action. It'll be in range of Harkoth, who will attack it. Oh. And he will attack it with its glaive. That is a 9 to hit, so that does not hit. So that ends his turn. Now it is the Triton's turn. So give me 1 second to do something.
Fight for your lives. Oh yeah, have one of them just smack you.
Yeah.
Get angry.
All right, there we are. All right, so now we'll move the Tritons.
They all have level 10 spell slots.
Yeah, so they will go 5, 10.
They should banish all of it.
Oh, God.
15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 30. All right. We'll have a couple more come out. As they sort of begin to rush out. Now it's the worm's turn. Worm will attack Harkoth. It'll make a bite attack against him. That is a 16 to hit. That is his armor class, or that is his armor class. And that will do.
That's also my armor class now because I put on this spell shirt.
Yeah. Gave yourself a higher risk.
Sorry, you're fast.
That's
You changed it back.
another low roll. So that's 15 points of damage to him. Yes, make a dexterity saving throw. That is a failure, and he is swallowed by the creatures. He begins to picks up Harkoth and he disappears down the maw of this giant worm.
God. This is okay. The weaker inside.
Yeah.
Now it is Aeris's turn.
Oh, could I do my attack since it's within range now?
Yeah, you can.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Is it disadvantaged for being underwater?
For a bow,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I'll take it. That's
That's pretty good.
26.
Hits.
No, in your heart. He's been damaged.
A little bit here and there.
He gets like a bloody thing or something like that. Giants.
That's 5 points of electric and 14 points of piercing.
Yeah.
And then I guess I can
Well,
shoot him again.
What was it to hit? I'm sorry.
Oh, the 26.
26. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Yeah. I'm on board now.
Then I guess I get to shoot him again.
Yep.
The same thing again.
Nice.
All right, that's a 26 again.
All right. Roll this some damage.
That's 1 point of electric and 6 points of piercing.
All right. That's lower.
Okay, how hearse is this thing looking?
It looks quite hurt.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna scoot 20 feet to the like towards where the Tritons are coming away from Wilford, basically 20 feet away from Wilford, and I'm going to shoot him twice with my crossbow and cast Toll the Dead, and then bring out raise my hand with the symbol on it and say boom boom as I'm keeping the beat to my blade song.
Bring
All right.
out your dead.
So you sort of bring out a little bell, you sort of ring it.
Yep. Okay, now like you said, do I get a damage or not? Because
How close are you to
Well,
Yeah.
where you want to be, but I moved you 20.
You're about 30 away, it looks like.
so yeah, 25, 30 feet away. 30 feet.
Okay.
Exactly 30.
Okay.
But
Now how far is the radius?
Of
Toll, maybe.
what? Tremor sense of what?
Of
Because it would be whatever
okay,
the creature-
yeah. I'm sorry. I was confused. I was talking about the light from Wilford.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
away from the light.
yeah. It can sense you. You cannot get
Okay. Right. So I'll attack him. I'm still going to attack him twice, with my crossbow and once with the Toll the Dead.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's not great. So that's 7. Yeah, they'll miss 15 and 11,
Okay.
and then
Both will
Toll the
miss?
Dead is a 16. It's a DC 16 saving throw wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
See how smart this worm is.
That is a failure.
Okay.
it just roll.
So that is 13 and 21 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
It puts
So as you sort of fire 2 bolts with your crossbow, you sort of they both sort of ducks underneath the sand, but still I can hear the sound of the small bell that you pulled out and gonged, and sort of you just sort of loud the shriek of sort of this high sound with pain.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
your
that's
turn,
my turn.
Eris. All right. Harkoth will now attempt to attack it from inside at disadvantage. With his glaive. That is a failure. We'll try again. That is another natural one. So he swings twice inside of it, but he's unable to do any damage to the creature.
That's been swallowed.
So that's
Yeah.
a traumatic experience.
Fairly tight space.
All right. Your thing, you are now up.
all right. I was not attacked, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll run up 40 feet. Oh. I could like action dash, but it will probably come towards me. And I'll try to make as much noise as possible on my way up, as far as like dragging through the sand or whatever.
Okay.
Bonus action rage again.
All right.
Hold my attack
Okay.
with the trident.
Okay, so you're holding an attack with the trident as you sort of rush up, sort of dragging the trident in the sand to make as much noise as possible. See the worm sort of turn, and its tunnel sort of begins to move towards you. I will now use a. Wait, no, it's not been. Let's see. Move once. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay, yeah, it has one. Okay, so it will move towards you.
Okay.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15 there, but it cannot make an attack. That's you.
Would be a miss. It's a 15.
All right, 15 misses.
Second attack. It's an 18. It was almost a nat 20.
Oof.
18 misses.
Yeah.
All right, so you sort of swing twice at with your trident, your sort of new drowned trident, and you're unable to make contact with it. All right, it's now Aurelia's turn. Aurelia will continue to keep up her wall of water, which is concentration. And she will cast Chromatic Orb at 4th level at it. That will hit. That's a 24. So that is 68.
Sable.
18. That is 23 points of damage, of sort of electric damage to this creature.
Nice.
And sort of begins to sort of shock and sort of like writhes around as it really hits it with a chromatic orb. Now your turn, Urdak.
All right. Yeah, does that damage hard too?
Actually,
I will
We didn't say anything.
keep moving around this way. I'm gonna do a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Yeah.
and it's total cover against attacks and other effects outside the worm. So yeah, he's fine.
All right, now I'm gonna just fire at the worm again.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 21.
All right, that hits.
That's 20 points piercing and 1 point electric.
All right. You gonna attack again?
Yep. It's a 22.
Okay, that also hits.
No. 4 points of electric and 8 points of piercing.
All right.
That's all I got.
So you sort of fire twice, it sort of shocks him. You sort of hit him with another arrow. You fire again. You sort of you get to see these arrows begin to embed itself in it. And it's your turn, Urdak?
Yep.
All right, Wilfred, you are now up.
All right. I'm gonna need it to make a dexterity saving throw
All right.
as I cast Fairy Fire.
That is an 8.
It
Hey.
needs 18.
Okay, well that was close.
Is he blessed?
He is any attacks. He is highlighted.
Mhm.
And any attacks against him has advantage.
All right, so there's this purple halo sort of surrounds the worm, and you sort of see it even goes down underneath the sort of the sand. As you sort of see this worm creature lit up with sort of a magical fire by Wilfred.
Confirm pleasingness, and then I'll just move away.
All right. Now it is Angvor's turn.
All right. Seeing a bunch of the worm shift up a lot more, swimming through the sand, looking really getting close to Gerthang and Aeris there, kind of taking swings at them. I'm just going to kind of stand in my position, kind of focus on where he's moving and hit him with some Eldritch Blasts again.
All right.
At advantage.
I have advantage?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's very fire. Yep.
So that's a 26 for one.
Hits.
miss for 2, and a 21 for 3.
Hits. Yep.
Is 23 points of damage.
All right. Are you pushing him back?
I'm just gonna make him slow. I'm not gonna push him back as everybody else is right there. I see, and
Okay.
maybe
Sure thing.
Griffin might want to do some damage.
Don't
All
take
right.
one, boy.
So you sort of fire 2 Eldritch Blasts them. They sort of strike the creature and sort of rise in pain. So these bluish, greenish Eldritch energy sort of pulse out like Iron Man's repulsor, sort of fly across through this undersea amphitheater. Now Harkoth takes
Acid damage.
Can I do the Heimlich?
You'll punch it in the stomach.
20 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
And now it will make a bite attack against you, Girthing.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Can't swallow that much, so he needs to slow down eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Dangerous.
I'll get sick.
Yeah, he's gonna up.
Right. That is a 20 to hit.
All right, that'll hit.
Okay. That is
At least if you get swallowed, you don't have to worry about like trying to keep up with it. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move with it.
that is 23 points of piercing damage. Can I have a dexterity saving throw from you?
Okay. I think I get advantage.
Because you can see him.
Danger sense.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yeah. Dex check is I have Black Blade.
That's a save.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 21.
21 saves. You are not swallowed. It sort of bites down and you sort of grabs you. You start holding its jaws back as they sort of tries to pick you up off the ground. You sort of rip them off, and you sort of feel bloody. You're a little beaten by it, but you are able to take the hit. It will now make a tail stinger attack against you, Aris.
Okay.
And that is a 30 to hit.
Dirty will hit.
Gosh,
That
jeez.
should do it.
Sheesh.
It's a big hit.
And that is 22 points of piercing damage. Can I make 22 points of piercing damage? And can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure.
I'm good at those. It's not me doing it.
Yeah. That's not good. 9.
9 fails. So give me a second.
So you said 20 points?
Yeah, 22 points of piercing damage.
22, thank you.
He has another mouth on his tail.
Yeah.
So. All right, and so you are. Okay, so you take.
Wipe out 300 of those guys. There goes 30 dead off.
You take 38 points of poison damage.
That's all.
Oof.
Okay.
That's like 50.
And that
38.
ends 38, and that ends its turn.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
All right. Now is the Triton's turn,
Attack.
and so the Tritons are going to run.
Yeah.
Good. As the plan.
As that was.
Okay,
Yeah.
They're following directions.
They're doing a good job.
I can't kill all of us.
Really?
I need to put felt down in or something.
This one.
All right. Aris, is now your turn.
So look at the worm as I'm sort of reeling over from having been stung. I'm like, not bad, not bad worm. And then I'm going to shoot him 3 times with my crossbow.
All right, go for it.
And advantage, so I'm taking out an accuracy. So that is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, first one. Second one is higher, 24. And
Hits.
third one is natural 20.
All right. Gonna roll
I'll
some
do the
damage.
third one first. Well, I'll just do them in order. So that is 23 points of damage for the first one.
All right.
23 points of damage for the second one.
All right.
And sorry. And 25 points of damage on the third.
All right. So you sort of fire 3 times, embed the crossbow bolts in this worm's maw. It sort of turns to you, looks at Girthing. And sort of lets out this cry of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that's my turn. I'm not going to move away from him.
All right. So it's now Harkoth's turn. So he'll make 2 attacks with disadvantage. That's not bad. That's a 21 to hit.
Does he have advantage from
Can
the
you see
fairy
it?
fire thing?
Can you see it?
Probably not.
No, he can't see it.
Even though he's in the stomach.
He's burning on the inside too.
The fairy fire actually did damage to him as
Yeah.
well.
The acid's gotten stronger.
Anything has gotten stronger.
Burning.
That is 5 points on the first one.
Hey, nice.
You make a second attack at disadvantage, and that will not hit. That's a 10. And he is still in the worm. Girthing, you are now up.
Oh, I will take some swings with the trident.
All right, go for it.
I get special things
Dragons
eventually.
there.
Things before.
Not yet.
He has a sword.
That's a 21 to hit on the first.
Okay.
D10.
It hits.
8 plus 9 is why is that?
8 plus 9 is
17.
17.
17 misses.
Oh no, that was a damage.
Oh, 17 points damage. Okay.
The next attack has a nat 20 on it.
Nice.
Okay.
So, I get brutal. Ooh, not great. On there, so 16 plus 6 plus 3. 25 points of damage on that one.
All right. So you sort of wail on him with the through the drown trident, sort of strikes the creature, sort of blind in one eye. You sort of jab it in again, and sort of like you get to sort of squirt blood at you and sort of covers you in the sort of the blood as you sort of drive your trident through its eye and sort of gouge it out.
Yeah, and I'll turn around because this is now a pole arm and
Yep.
smack him with the back end.
Go for it.
That's another
Nice.
natural 20.
All right.
Just on D4, so for these.
Right.
But you get through.
No, you get to roll 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Double it.
So, 17 points of bludgeoning on that one.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
You sort of again, sort of
Yeah.
crack it in the face again. You sort of gouges his eye that you blinded in it. Sort of strike it again. It will now use its legendary action to attack you.
Sure, yeah.
That's a 30 to hit, I believe.
Yeah.
So now it will do. So that is it's doing so it's a bite attack. Sorry, rolled the wrong die. All right, so that is. It's 27 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
But you don't have to make a dexterity saving throw on these.
Great.
14.
13.
It sort of bites at you, Girthing, because you're having clobbered it in the eye. It's now Aurelia's turn. Aurelia will just again keep the wall up, and will cast invisibility on herself. Well, no, there's both concentration. Never mind. She will.
Cast invisibility on the worm.
It's
gone.
We did it!
But it's still glowing.
Out of sight,
Can't
out
be
of
gone
mind.
since it's
We
very
just see
fire.
hard costs.
Yes, floating through the air.
She'll Yeah, she will just continue to hold up the wall of water. All right. Urdak, is now your turn.
Bum, 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 bum.
Do something like that, and I will continue just popping shots at him.
All right.
No, nothing.
Advantage and disadvantage cancel.
So
Same thing.
26.
Nice.
26 hits.
Five points electric and 19 points piercing.
All right.
We'll
So
shoot again.
19, right?
Yep.
All right. Go for it.
So 28.
Nice.
28 hits.
Big beefy guy.
1 point of electric and 10 points of piercing.
All right. How you want to do this?
Nice.
Well, I guess I'll kind of aim right, I don't know. I don't want to aim at his stomach because I know Harkoth's in there. So I'll be
So is
aiming.
Chum.
That's true. Chum, rest in peace. I'll aim kind of just behind his head, kind of
Uh-huh.
neck area, and I guess just kind of like sever his spine.
All right.
with the
You sort of fire an arrow. It sort of strikes his spine. You see it sort of twitch and then collapse on the ground. We are out of combat.
Nice.
And I'll run over to the worm creature and say, Gerthan, come on, help me get Hardock out of here.
All right, I'll try to open the mouth.
All right. See, make a strength check for me, Gerthing.
Strength check.
Pole arm in there.
Nice.
That I am rolling really well at that. It's another natural 20 for
All right.
a.
So you see, rip its jaw in half. You guys can see down and like down in its throat, you can see Harkoth there. He begins to sort of claw his way out of the worm.
There you go.
Oh,
Why didn't
God.
you do that a long time ago?
Hey, Iris looks very impressed.
Well, I guess he's dug his last tunnel.
Yeah.
oh, thank you, brother.
No problem.
All right.
Well, let's get these tritons.
Keep moving, guys.
Yeah, let's
keep
keep it
moving.
going.
Nothing to see here.
You guys should be good now. Let's keep it going.
All right. So you guys need to move the Triton sort of to this northwest exit.
I'm gonna start eating good berries.
All right. So the RS begins to sort of pack up good berries like he's a squirrel, hoarding for winter.
How are you looking?
I'm
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just over bloodied.
I'm a good bit over bloody today. Actually, how much over bloody?
Yeah.
Oh, you're bloody.
Yeah, bloody.
But I'm not bloody.
I'll give you a cure wounds.
You can see some of the around the water, a bunch of like red.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
a little cloud following behind you.
Yeah.
Good thing my shark's not still alive.
Yeah.
It'd be
Fight off something.
hard to resist.
14. 14 healing points.
Nice.
Thank you.
14 points of healing damage.
Yeah. And I can heal Harkoth as well if I needed to. If
Yeah,
he just took a lot of acid.
He's just under bloodied as well.
I am still technically bloodied, but it's okay.
Another troll. A troll for him.
Just bloodied.
Okay.
Here's a little bit of health.
That's still
All right. So he sort of heals up.
We didn't come from the northwest, did we?
No,
Like originally?
No, we were at northeast.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when we
When we
dropped
we
dropped
in,
dropped
I think
yeah,
we
when
dropped into the middle,
we
Yeah.
dropped into the middle.
and
Yeah,
then we went to the northeast because that's where the traps
Yeah, so
were
we could
going.
be sending them into a trap. Nobody really knows. We
Yeah.
haven't really
They're the
scouted
ones
too
who told
far.
us that they said that
They've
there were
also-
exits
Yeah,
in
maybe
the
some-
northwest, southeast.
They've
So
also been locked in the cell for who knows how long.
I
We
mean,
should
we're
get
just
a
kind of
scout.
following. We're just trying to help them, guide them to the exits here. I
We
mean,
should
we
probably
don't.
try to scout ahead of them
Yeah,
a little bit.
let's. I'll move towards the northeast. I'm fast. I'll go there quickly.
Northwest.
Northwest.
All right, so you begin to make your way towards the northwest.
Yeah.
All right, so the Tritons had been kind of trying to move ahead towards the exit, obviously.
Yeah.
They're trying to
That's
scamper because they were being urged on by you guys to move quickly. So the first one's already kind of arriving at the northwest exit.
That's good.
When you get there, Wilfred.
Can I peer into it or through it?
Yeah, so as you look in, again, it's a somewhat, we'll call it a maze-like mess of hallways. I mean, again, you're looking at sort of a couple of hallways with a couple different exits and a couple different entrances. And so look down the main corridor that turns with a couple of lines off of it.
I'll move through. I'll move into it, and
Okay, so you move in.
yeah, and I'll try to listen for or see if there's anything that looks weird.
Okay.
Anything that looks like it shouldn't be here, I guess.
Make a perception check.
What is it, a 6 or a 9? That's a 6. 16.
16. All right. So as you look down, you see sort of thin filamentous string running across the hallway, sort of stretching from one side to the other.
Hold. There seems to be something here, and I just want to set this off. Stay back.
If you do it from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand back. I might. I don't have like a hand or anything.
Be like a mage hand.
Mage
have a
hand.
hand?
A magical hand. I got this chest of 5,000 gold pieces.
Just throw some gold at it. I got plenty of
You'll probably
that.
get something.
Can I try to just do like a detect magic? Well, it's probably not magic. I will. Can I just mark it? Well, we have like 300 people coming through.
Yeah, somebody's gonna hit it.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna roll less
We're
than
gonna.
a
We're just
10.
gonna have to set this off. I think.
Yeah.
Everyone set back, and I will.
I think shoot with an arrow.
Just hold up your
Yeah.
shield and see what
Yeah, I'll just hold up my
Captain
shield and
America.
set it off.
You're holding up your shield and setting it off.
You like you're walking through it? Is that what you mean?
I'll use my mace and like try to push it.
Okay. All right. So as you push the string
I'm
with your
using
mace.
I have my shield up.
I have
grab a
glaives
maze.
for distance.
There's no time.
All right. So
What's
as,
up?
so as you sort of put your shield up,
All the time we-
I will, and you push, you sort of break the wire, and all of a sudden, this giant explosion rocks the hallway, focused on the point where the string broke. And I'll say, since you have your shield, you'll take half damage.
Is it a magical effect?
It is a magical effect, yes.
Okay.
Resistant aliens.
Because it gives me advantage against magical effects or spell attacks have disadvantage.
That is 30 points of fire damage.
No, I am wet.
Okay.
But
But
that's
that's
shield
res-
already
that's
resistance
resistance.
anyways.
It's magical fire.
It is
Yeah.
magical.
Yeah.
It's Greek fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
They would have set up a
They
fire
wouldn't have
trap.
set a regular fire trap in the water unless they're really done.
So 30 damage.
Yeah, 30 damage.
Cool.
That is.
Was that half?
Halved, yeah, half because you have shield, so 15. 15.
I'm good. I'm good.
Alright. Well, if you can do that every time, or we could try to get somebody to.
Well, that didn't seem smart.
Wilfred, what happened? You must not have seen that trap.
Plan to get hit?
I did.
Oh,
I got this
well.
ring of regeneration. It's kind of cool.
Well,
Not that good.
You lost a few points there.
well, it looks clear now. We keep moving.
Yeah, as you guys move through the hallways, you guys don't. Yeah, as you guys move through the hallways, what are you guys doing?
I'll be bringing up the rear, just checking to see if anything's following us.
Yeah, so as you sort of gauge at the sort of the amphitheater in the sand pit, it appears that the maw ate everything that came in here, and so you guys don't see any other sort of creatures that seem to be alive. And the Tritons, one by one, sort of file out of the cells, and the 300 to 500 Triton that you're leading out of the cells, being to make their way into the hallway, and out onto the surface.
Nice.
Good.
Wow. Well, we start to peer out and kind of climb out into the open. I mean, ARS is coming up the rear, so we're kind of.
Yeah. So what you guys doing is you guys again to move through the hallways. You know, there's a couple dead ends, but overall it's just sort of a straight shot to the exit of the amphitheater. Who's taking the lead as you guys sort of peer out into the street?
I mean, I'll be up in front, just kind of probably with Aurelia as
Okay.
well. I mean, we're the ones who are probably trying to talk to them and kind of guide them. And
Ask him where the spire is now that we're out here.
yeah,
Haven't pointed it. Can they point it out, or can we see it?
Yeah. So as you guys sort of gauge out, there's sort of like this. It looks like it's sort of slowly moving upwards. It's almost like a giant sort of water spout, sort of this swirling sort of solid water, sort of this like it's like this it's this sort of this blue and white sort of marble building. It seems like whenever you look at it, it seems like it's just slowly moving upwards, sort of swirling, and sort of the center of the Zanana as you guys sort of look at it. It dominates the skyline of Zanana.
that looks like the spire there.
Spire if I've ever seen one.
Mhm.
Well,
Sorry about water.
I'm not sure where you guys are heading off to or what your plans are, Tritons, but you're free. I mean, we're gonna go try and rescue the king now.
He is your king.
Yeah. But I don't know if you're gonna help us at all, really. I mean, I
Probably
think you
in
guys
no
should
condition to help. They're
make your way
King.
back to Ornidia. I know that we cleared out most of the rest of the evil ones there, so it should be empty and ready for you guys.
Thank you, brave tiefling. Thank you to your companions.
Yes.
You're welcome.
It was mostly me, but
So humble too.
yeah, I know.
That's what
Yeah,
they
I
say.
hear that a lot.
The house of the chili sad is the humblest house.
I think we might have heard of you.
The house of the chili sad.
That's why
The House of the Fellowship of the Chili Sad. We might have heard of you.
Yeah.
Really?
Just being humble because we really know everyone's clearly heard of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys are able to find your way back to Ornidia from here? I mean,
We should be able to find some way back. Yes. It would be helpful if you could free King Marcantor and Queen Alethea. They could just teleport us back.
yes.
Wow.
Well,
That is on our agenda.
That's our next step. We
There's
just
a good place for them to shelter while we're.
don't know where you guys will hide out while we're rescuing the king and queen.
I mean, the jail sales fit them all.
Just go wait.
You had the keys this time.
I mean, there's no big worm
You
down
don't
there
have to have
anymore.
the camera.
I don't know. Just hide in the
yeah,
amphitheater there.
Or is there more than one worm? Is that the only pet?
don't know.
Was that all? Was that all?
Just
awkward.
imagine the fish you could have caught if you had that on a
As far
hook.
as we know.
We only checked 2 doors.
That's true.
I think they would have told us if there were more of
I
them.
think so.
I asked.
Yeah,
I-
they would
I
have
did ask if
recognized.
they
Did ask.
would have known, but they just got taken directly to the sales.
Hmm.
I didn't really know, but they should have known if like people were missing.
Yeah.
but
Unless they got split at some point
Sucks.
before this.
who knows?
I mean, they could
We can
also
go back and recheck once we.
They could also have maybe weapons
Team,
in the
I guess.
barracks. We didn't see any like things like that in the barracks, did we?
Oh yeah, there were weapons on sort of in some of the first rooms. There's sort of like an armory of sorts that had a variety of different weapons. You know, just
But
normal
How
weapons.
did you get armed.
Was there food in there?
Yeah, there's also food in the barracks.
Guys,
Yeah,
just
go
back to
look in the
yourselves.
barracks.
Here's the keys. Or do we want to hold on? To the
Hey.
keys? I don't have the keys.
Hey, that trap is deactivated now. You don't have
we
to worry
can-
about it.
We can give them the keys and just send them back down there, and they can check the rest of the rooms themselves. They can arm themselves and just take care of it. We got to go save the king.
They do
Yeah.
have numbers.
What about this spire? That do you guys know? Does anybody know anything about this spire before we head in?
Unfortunately, all we really know is that supposedly it's imbued with the magic of Wall Hydra, and that it was guarded by the chief champion of Benthus.
Hmm.
Former chief.
Well, we've defeated one of his champions. It could be a different one.
I guess yeah. We don't
Yeah.
know.
How many champions do you think this guy has?
Plenty. Knowing Benthus myself.
I mean, well, I could say something, but maybe I shouldn't.
It's not the good thing I know.
Like, how easy another champion is, and well, we've seen Angor in action, which does well, but you know,
Funny. Well, I mean, I think we need to head off to the spire then.
All right.
Need to keep moving.
Mhm.
Not much else we can do right now. We don't have anywhere to.
I think it's cleared
Go.
out. If they wanted to go back down, get food from the barracks. Or
they're all adults, right? There's no
Yep.
kids in
Yeah,
there.
well.
They're
Those are in a different barracks. We didn't rescue them. It's just the kids. Well, yeah, off
Making
to
some
the
decisions.
in the distance, and yeah, I would leave the keys with them in case
Okay.
they go check the other
Yeah.
barrack.
Yeah,
So-
they're-
the north door was the guard barracks.
Yeah.
It seemed to have supplies, and
Yeah.
we can tell them that at
Yeah,
least, and they can
yeah.
do with it what they will.
stole
Alright.
all the gold they took off of them.
Yeah, that was probably all their gold.
Well, ours now. We rescued it. Where does our
They
payment come from?
need to pay us for it.
One of
Exactly.
them's like, I had a family heirloom, this nice male shirt.
Yeah, there's 5,000 gold. I'm currently wearing it in front of him.
All right. So you guys are sending the Tritons back down in the barracks, right?
Well, we're gonna, yeah. Well,
They
we'll
can
let
do
them
whatever
decide.
they-
Just
yeah.
letting them.
We're giving them the option. We're just making
They
sure
they seem
We're
eager
leaving them
for
for-
the thought of clean clothes, food, and so they take your advice and head down to the barracks. And so there's you guys again. Are you guys gonna look at any other doors down there?
No, we're already out here.
Okay, all right.
I'd say, I mean, we'll let them know. Just say, hey, I mean, we'll be back with King Mycantor when
Be
Right.
cautious.
we rescue
We'll
him.
be back soon.
All right.
There are traps in the other doors.
Yeah, there may
So
be
you
There was
traps.
one in this door, so
There could
be
be
careful.
traps anywhere.
Hey, 300 to 500 of them is a large range.
Actually, there was one in the barracks. that
Go
we
one
just-
at a time.
There's
Exactly.
one in the barracks, and then there was one that we just went through.
So you only have another 5 doors. Only 5 have to die. So max.
All right. So you guys need to make your way out into the streets of Zanana.
Yep.
So
Towards
what?
the looming tower of.
Yep. And so you see these sort of wigwam-esque sort of buildings, or these kind of like teepees. These buildings of sort of the Sahuagin that live here. You sort of see them sort of dot the horizon, as well as some more permanent structures, some more square, sort of long house-like buildings. You see a variety of Sahuagins, and you're used to sort of the warriors of the Sahuagins, or these big burly men and women of the Sahuagins. But now you see sort of children and families. And are you guys trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so.
Sure.
All right, let's make a stealth check for everyone.
This dice is loaded.
Nice.
What was it?
Another
This one?
20.
Another 20.
Nice.
I've been like chucking it into my
All right, 25-20.
21.
22.
I'm sorry. Let's start with Wilfred. I'm sorry, Wilfred. What'd you roll?
16.
All right, 16. Anywhere you rolled 21?
Had a 16 as well. Oh,
16. All right. Erdak, you rolled 21?
Yep.
All right.
31.
31, then 22 for you, Girthing?
We
Yeah,
didn't start the
22.
range high enough.
Yeah.
22 on
35 to 30.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 35 to 30? Can we get it? All right. And both Harkoth and Aurelia rolled well. So you guys sort of ghost through sort of the city, sort of darting from shadow to shadow, like ghosts in the night. You sort of see these Sahuagin, but they don't appear to see you. They sort of look around. You see the average sort of everyday life as they sort of you see them sort of sacrificing things in some sort of altar. They'll like cut their hands and put it on sort of a blood altar, as sort of some sort of blood sacrifice. It's kind of weird. You see them sort of eating different creatures, some of which are deep sea fish, which is a little bit unnerving. But you basically see the average everyday lives of Sahuagins. They sort of move through their city.
It's just like that.
Sickening.
I'm gonna go up to some and offer reparations.
I know it was my father's 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 father, and it was your father's father, but I feel like it was me though. And I know you.
Anyway.
You see police brutality. But yeah, so you guys sort of make your way through this this sort of undersea kingdom. So making your way through. You come to sort of like this large sort of ornate temple, and it's built in a different structure than the ones you're used to. It's sort of got this sort of these minarets on it. It's sort of like this sort of a little bit like a Taj Mahal sort of thing, with sort of these rounded sort of spires near. It's not near as big as the giant spire in the middle, but it's made of the same sort of white and blue sort of marble. And on it has sort of a picture that looks like 1 second.
Waved me.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Pound it.
Found it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you guys see that?
I got a message. I see.
Oh, nice. Cool. It's a mountain.
It's just
No, it
The
like
image just didn't load.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It didn't load.
Well, we
for me
can
either.
see Messenger sort of, can't we?
sort of.
It's like a wave kind of thing. Wave
I don't
tree.
know. I don't know if that's actually what the picture's supposed to be.
What?
Forgotten realm. Scale the width down. Old Hydra.
All right, try this one then.
I'd stop screen shares because that was messy. I think.
Oh.
I was getting that same update.
Okay.
Oh, it still didn't load.
Yeah. That's a me problem, not a you guys problem.
It might be. Ooh.
I think
really want a
it's
treat. You didn't do
Let my
anything,
computer
though.
speed.
Come on,
I'm
come on.
hungry now.
You didn't do anything. You want a treat.
Come on up.
No, it's scary.
that was cute though.
No, that's not really that
Debatable.
impressive.
It's just
You're more
existing.
just annoying.
Uh,
People,
Wow.
Sit
you
down. Sit down.
just trying to
Just tell us how you really feel.
just trying to use your adorableness too much.
So you are adorable.
It's an abusive thing, though.
All right. So you basically see an image that looks like a giant sort of wave with sort of
nice.
eyes. Yeah.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We have it on my iPad.
Okay.
well, looks like a living wave.
I wonder if that's a spire.
I wonder if it's Poseidon.
Guarding the spire.
it's the wrong pantheon.
Wrong Pantheon.
Is this? I mean, the Tritons. Did they point out the spire to us?
Oh yes, they did.
And this isn't it, right? This is just something in our way.
No, it's just some sort of temple
Okay.
that none of the Sahuagin appear to be in or doing anything with.
Hmm.
Is this the Winds of Fate guy, Harkoth, that you mentioned? Their beliefs. Sakaloth?
Sorry, Sekoloth. No, this isn't. This isn't the temple of Sekoloth. If you look over there, and he sort of points to like this, sort of like this bone house. You saw that's the temple of Sekoloth.
It's Bone House.
Yeah, bones. Well, I don't know anything about any of these two. I don't think from backgrounds.
You can make a history check, but
I'll try. Where is my
Intelligence.
natural 20s? History's at 11.
history is an 11. Nope, you don't know anything about these.
Oh, I don't know anything about him either.
Well, I guess, do we get blessings from them if we do for the fight? Because I guess the king's probably going to be harder to get to than everyone else.
Yeah, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's outside
don't
my
know.
area of expertise.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we straight. What's keeping us from going straight? Well, yeah, what's keeping us
You walking into a bomb is probably
He said there was nobody in there, so I mean, I guess we can go
We could check it out.
investigate.
Yeah, so the bone house looks like sort of a giant sort of like hut made like sort of like an entrance to a cave. It's got sort of a caved opening. It's got sort of giant sort of tusks of some sort of narwhal or something that sort of make the entranceway. It's covered with sort of large sort of whale bones that sort of form sort of the structure of it. It's sort of like got skins papered over it. It looks very tribal.
Do either of them look more like dilapidated than the other, or is it hard to tell since the one's kind of made out of skin and bones?
I'll make a perception check.
Or like they're letting one of them go. Ooh. Perception is a 15.
15. Yeah, what I'll say is that the Temple of Sekoloth does look more dilapidated. It looks like some of it has fallen down of late.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. But I guess the one looks like it hasn't been repaired or kept up like the others. Are they I guess I'll ask Harkoth, he would maybe know. Are they pushing people to move from one to the other? Or is that just kind of how things have been going?
Sounds like
I think this temple to Sekoloth is the god of the shark kin. I think the Sahuagin have their own god.
Is that? I'm sorry. Is the wave the temple to the guard to
the
The Sahuagin, I think, right?
No, that's the temple of Hydra, the deity who predates the Sharpkin here.
Temple to Old Hydra.
Hydra, yeah.
Old Hydra.
Are there still followers of Hydra around here?
There are, but they're not. They're pariahs of both the Sahuagin and the Sharkkin. It's an elemental force, Hydra, that calls out to you. And some are driven mad by the restless sound of the waves.
Yeah, I guess we don't even, nobody really wants to go in and look at it or.
I mean, the main goal is to get to the spire and rescue the king. I don't know if we need to go in here to figure out what's in there at the moment.
Yeah, I haven't seen any reason to go in.
Yeah, it's just in our way at the moment. We can just go around it. Seems to be.
Yep. Yeah, you feel you can definitely go around it. So you guys continue on your way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys continue to move past past sort of these temples, these dual temples, both sort of somewhat creepy in their own way. And you guys sort of move up, and you sort of see as you guys sort of reach near the spire, you sort of see again, most of these are Sahuagins, right? So you're used to basically everyone you see is a Sahuagin. But as you sort of reach closer towards sort of the spire, you see a hammerhead Sharkkin. Yes, in sort of ornate robes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can continue on. He doesn't seem to see you.
Do you look pretty similar to Harkoth, like maybe your brother?
They don't
Kind
make,
of different.
yeah, they look fairly different. They don't look like they would probably be related.
Not quite the same type of shark.
No, not the same type of shark at all. Harkoth is like a reef shark. Sort of.
Much?
Well, yeah, I mean, it is out of place here. It looks to be, but I mean, we keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah, Harkoth, do you know what he was doing here?
It pains me to admit that some Sharkkin were seduced by Benthus when he arrived.
Very
Seductive.
Interesting.
So he's
No, and I'll just tell Harkoth, no one is above temptation, unfortunately.
Mhm.
And then we'll keep moving.
Right.
Yep.
You guys keep moving. You guys arrive at the spire. It's sort of this tall, sort of looming, sort of monolith that juts upward. It's sort of got this corkscrew-like curve to it. It's sort of made of this blue and white sort of marble. It sort of undulates gently, and it gives you the impression that it's sort of moving upwards, sort of like a geyser or a water spout. But when you look at it, you can't see it moving. It's only out of the corner of your eye that you get that impression.
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those optical illusion things.
How big is this, like in a round diameter circumference?
It's deceptively large. So again, at first you think that maybe it's, big enough to fit, maybe like 30 or 40 feet. But as you sort of begin to try and gauge it more and walk around it, you find that it's probably closer to, 100 feet in diameter.
Yeah.
It's bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a distinctive door anywhere that we can see?
You don't see any door on this spire.
It's gonna
Can we just walk through it?
I mean, maybe we shouldn't take ideas from you right now. You're still getting over the ringing in your ears.
walk right into a trap.
We're underwater, so we can swim.
We could maybe the door. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the doors at the top
have-
or something.
That's true.
They have no,
He could be at the bottom of the spire.
Yeah.
You had to swim to the top.
and then go down.
Yeah.
and then we're stuck.
Yeah. I think we'll search for an entrance, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think go all the way around and kind of search and then start circling up.
Okay, can I have everyone make a group investigation check for me?
You said investigation?
Yes, please.
Nice.
All right, so investigation. All right, Wilfred, what'd you roll?
11.
11. Okay, Ava, what'd you roll?
Also an 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah.
All right, Erdak, what'd you roll?
5.
All right, Aris, what'd you roll?
25.
All right, and Girthing, what'd you roll?
7.
7. Okay, so the
That's
four
hard
of
to
you and Aurelia begin to sort of search around sort of the four besides the R's. So Erdak, Girthing, Ingvor, and Wilfred. You and Aurelia begin to sort of search around the base of the spire. Whereas
I'm just trying to walk through it.
yeah, you just sort of, try and walk through it, Wilfred, and just sort of hit this gentle marble. Aris and Harkoth begin to sort of swim upward. And as you begin to swim upward, you almost begin to feel a rip current pull at you, Aris.
Mm.
It's to pull up at you more and more and more the farther up you swim. It's dragging you upwards towards the top of the spire.
Okay, I'll see if I can't step out of it.
Okay. So you start to swim. Make a strength check for me, please.
Okay, a strength.
Yeah, to escape the rip current.
Check.
That's a total of 5. I rolled it. No, I'm sorry. That's a 9. Total of 8.
Total of 8. So you begin to be pulled towards the top of the
So-
spire.
I'd like to cast a message and just let him go. Hey guys, I think I found how to get to the top.
Where you go?
Where is he?
I heard his voice.
I'll point it towards Angvor.
Right.
Okay.
How far up did you go?
And then I'll try to give him directions as far as
Okay.
where I found the river.
All right. So yeah, you and Harkoth are being pulled towards the top of the spire right now, Aris. The rest of the party, what are you guys doing?
I got the message from AR that he's kind of getting pulled out and kind of look up and see if I can find him. I don't see him, but I'll kind of go. I had started just kind of swim up a little bit myself, and I'll kind of go around the spire and tell everybody. It sounds like ARS got pulled up into the top of the spire and some kind of current up there or something. But it does seem that is the entrance up there, and we probably would need to follow.
Probably follow.
Yeah,
Where do you find the current?
it's up.
Start, let's just start swimming up and see what
Yeah.
we find, I guess.
It sounds like we'll get taken to
I think we'll probably pretty easily find this current. It seems.
boy.
Yep. And so the rest of the party, as you guys swim up, you very quickly do begin to find yourself being pulled by this current, slowly pulled upward. Aris, you sort of begin to sort of reach the top of the spire, and at the top there's sort of this like,
Do I see anybody as
It's a better
I'm
chance
going
than
up?
last time.
it's just sort of a plain spire. You sort of the solid spire is the same at the top. It gets thinner as the higher up it goes. But at the top you sort of see like these sort of black sort of doors that open, and you are slowly
Mhm.
pulled into them.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cast invisibility on myself for the
All right.
moment.
So as you pass through these black doors, that's where we'll end second session.
Nice.
Mm.
Are we all passing too, or is it just
You
You
AR?
guys are behind.